So I've treated myself to the Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolours. I've already got some of them in tubes, but I wanted a whole set. So, let's see, these are the colours. It doesn't have the indigo in it, which is a bit of a shame because that is a lovely colour. I do have a tube of that though, although I don't think it will fit inside. So it's the standard tin. I don't use those bits. It's fine. And there we go. Some lovely new paints to play with. I don't know if I can get a pan of the indigo in the middle there, but I will see if I can. I know some people take the insert out, which I might do. I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to loosen all of these up. Unroll them. And then have a play. That one didn't want to come out. So, if your eyesight is really good, you can read everything on the side. My eyesight is not good enough, but it does tell you how opaque, and it does tell you the pigment. I'm just a hobby artist, so I don't really care about those kind of things. There is a little helpful arrow here to say peel here, but it doesn't peel so easily. Ah, there we go. And on the inside of the wrapper, it gives you lots more information, which again, I can't read, my eyesight's not good enough. And then on the side, it tells you some more information. It does have the colour names on it, so I won't be getting my pen out to write on these. It's a little bit like unwrapping sweeties, and do fall out quite easily. So that's how much paint you actually get. Feels a bit sticky actually, this one. I know some people prefer the pans and some people prefer the tubes. Normally I do get the tubes, but what I found is I don't use nearly enough paint to warrant having, what would be here, 24 tubes of paint. So, oh, it's alive. I will fast forward through the rest of this for you because you don't want to be watching me open these. there they are, all unwrapped in all their loveliness. And I think that took about 11 minutes altogether. I did move one of the colours up to the top there, which has left me with 2 spaces there, so I can have my indigo in there and one of my other ones, which I can't remember which other tube Winsor & Newton professional pens I've got. So let's get to swatching. Right, let's get to swatching these lovely professional watercolours from Winsor & Newton. I have moved the palette around inside a little bit because I do want to put my indigo in here, and as you can see here, there's actually space for 2 more colours. So one will be indigo and one will be one of my other professional colours from Winsor & Newton that I don't already have in this palette here. So let's get started. First up, we have Winsor Lemon. Winsor Yellow. Oh, they look quite similar, although that's a bit more lemony, I suppose. I'm surprised because this label looks paler than this label. Can you see the difference? And yet this one, the Winsor Yellow, looks a deeper colour than the other one. Next we have cadmium-free yellow. Oh, like an egg yolk yellow. Nice happy colour. Next up, Winsor Orange. These are re-wetting, lovely look. I haven't pre-wet them before starting this. I'm literally just picking the paint up from the little pan. Nice. Cadmium-free red. I don't know if this is a fault with my paper. I made this book. I'll show you the cover. Isn't that pretty? A load of random stuff in it. So that was that one. Next up is Alizarin Crimson, which is this really dark colour on here. Nice. So that cadmium red is quite an orangey red. Next up, Permanent Rose. Ooh, it's a nice bright one. I wonder, do any of you swap your colours around once you've swatched them out? I know I sometimes do because I don't always agree with the way they look. Next we've got Permanent Magenta. Oh, I love purples. My favourite colour. These are my favourite pens, by the way, as well. The Pilot Purple V5 High Tech Point. I've used those for donkey's years. And I always used to have one hanging from my chain around my neck when I was a teacher, and some of the children thought it was always the same pen. Bless them. Next we have Winsor Violet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one. I knew I'd get confused. Oh yes, I think I've got this in a tube as well. I've got a couple of these in tubes. Indanthrene blue. Look how pigmented these are. Oh, now I understand why people say go for these. I've got the Cotman ones as well, which was one of the first sets that I started with. Next, French Ultramarine. We won't worry. Winsor blue green shade next. Oh yes, love it. I don't know if that's my favourite so far, and I bet that that blends out nicely as well. Yeah. And then the one that I've... No, you're not on that second row yet, Sue. Oh. I think I've missed one out. I don't do very well on this swatchy business. How many have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I haven't messed up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, I have messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ha. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So which one have I missed out? Ah, this is the one. Sorry about that, guys. Cerulean blue. You wouldn't believe I was a maths teacher, would you? But it wouldn't be a swatching from me if I didn't go wrong somewhere. And next we have Winsor green blue shade. And then Hooker's green. An earthy green, that one, I think. Move this back on this table because I realised it's moving the camera around. Permanent sap green. Olive green. Oh no, that is a mucky kind of green. I'm hoping you're still in shot. Yeah. Then we have yellow ochre. See, that's one of the colours I kind of always want to put up there with the yellows and oranges, but I know it always gets put down here with the browns. raw sienna. Burnt sienna. This isn't 100% cotton paper that I'm using. I think it's possibly Canson. I can't remember, I made the book quite a while ago. Next up is raw umber. So I think these paints would flow more on cotton paper. Next up is burnt umber. Just checking you can see. Payne's grey. I once did a day session up in Matham, and we did beautiful skies with different techniques with Payne's grey, and it was one of my favourite colours, always has been. And last in this set we have the ivory black. So there we have it, swatching all 24 colours in the Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolour set. Let's bring you up close so you can have a good look. Love this effect here. Like I said, I'm just a hobbyist artist, and I shall thoroughly enjoy playing around with these paints. I think next up I will do some nice colour mixes and see what colours I can get with various combinations. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this review of the watercolours the Professional Watercolours from Winsor & Newton. Thanks very much. Bye bye.